Good morning, all you beautiful people who came to check out this YouTube video today. Thank you very much for joining along. And we got a special adventure today. We are at the trailhead for a beautiful mountain lake. We've been to it once before. It was a couple years ago. Maybe I'll leave the link to that video as well. But I got my friend Mike right behind me, and Jerry is just seeing us off before we go. So we're gonna keep this intro short. We're gonna get out onto the trail. We got the mountain bikes. We got a mountain bike in a ways before we get to the trailhead. And then we gotta hike up a mountain. So it's gonna be a long day, full of adventure and some strenuous activity. So stick along, stay tuned, and let's get this awesome adventure started. So I have my bike and my backpack all ready to go. Mike's got his too. Jerry's just seeing us off. And we are almost ready to go. It's about 7 a.m. so we'll probably see what kind of time we can make today. So let's get out on the bike, put on that 40-pound bag, and once we get there I'll show you all the gear that's in it. There's lots of different camping and hiking gear. Oh yeah, check out the view over here. Beauty. Okay, so we are about a kilometer, maybe a kilometer and a half in, and we got a long ways to go. Lots of biking left, and then we get to the trailhead, and then the tough part begins. So, a long day full of adventure. The lake we're fishing doesn't open up until tomorrow, so we're not in too big of a rush, and we'll have time to relax and set up camp and get our rods ready for tomorrow. Oh, moose! Wow, you guys probably seen that in the background. A moose just ran up right behind us, probably 100, 150 feet. That is a close encounter. Hopefully you guys seen that. Crazy. Okay, so we're taking a quick break here. And yeah, the trail is narrowing up quite a bit. We are halfway to the trailhead to hike up the mountain, so we're making decent time. It is already like 8:30 probably. So we'll keep on moving. Couple fords to cross, and we're gonna hit a bridge and then the trailhead. So I think we're only a couple kilometers from the trailhead, so we're making decent time. Cross this sweet little bridge, get a view of the river, and keep on cruising. It's really closed in now. So we're gonna ditch our bikes in the bushes, lock them up somewhere, and continue on with this adventure. Now the steep mountainous part begins. Let's start this adventure. Okay, so we are maybe halfway up the avalanche chute. This is one of the steeper, more difficult parts. Quite the view on this side, and on this side we just have more uphill up the avalanche chute. But we're making pretty good time, so we'll just keep on huffing away till we get there. Very steep trail that we just came up, and we're just beside some huge trees here. This one's giant. I actually filmed a video at this lake a couple years ago, and I filmed this tree, so I might as well do it again. Are you a woodchuck? Is that what you are?
I don't know if we even have woodchucks.
It's looking woodchucky. Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
We are almost to the ridge, and then we walk around the ridge on the right side and to the other side of the mountain where the lake will be. Whew, steepness. Whew. Look at that epic ridge that we are so close to. Whew. Might get to see level ground for the first time in an hour. beautiful. Levelish ground. We are almost through the hardest part of the hike, and it should be smooth sailing from there. A couple steep spots still, but nothing like what we just did, which was full steepness for like an hour. So it's nice to be done that part. Hey-oh! We are officially around the peak, and now it should be almost a straight beeline to the lake. Shouldn't be too much more difficult terrain. A few steep hills maybe. We are so close now. We found some snow. There's also quite a bit up in the mountain still. Oh, we're getting close. So we have arrived at the lake. This is an epic scenic lake with a rare trout species in here that we're gonna be catching probably on part 2 of this video. Probably try and split it up. But we're just gonna walk around and hopefully find a sweet campsite. Camp somewhere different this time. So let's see what's up. Okay, so we found a level spot to set up the tents. Lakefront action. Doesn't get more epic than that. Beauty. Okay, so I got the MSR Elixir 1. It's pretty roomy, one person. About 3.5 pounds. And then what kind of tent is yours, Mike?
It's a nature hike.
Nature hike. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about these.
Yeah, so far it's been okay.
Yeah. Looks like it's holding down in this wind nicely.
We could have a few different peg points. It should have one here.
Oh yeah, for
and one
sure.
on the other side too.
But for the price, it's $150 or something.
I got on sale for $120.
Yeah, that's a steal of a deal.
I think they just redesigned. There's like a new version or something, but.
And then I got my Thermarest Neo Air, which is 6.9 R rated, so it's supposed to keep you really warm. It's also only just over a pound. And then I got this, which compacts down even smaller, but that's good enough. And that's just over a pound as well, so pretty light gear. And we're gonna set it up in the tent here. So this is the sleeping setup. We got our sleeping pad, sleeping liner, and our sleeping quilt. And then an inflatable pillow at the top there. So yeah, we are set for an awesome camping trip. Now it's time to get some food going because I am starving. So this is my view. You can actually see like beautiful little trout. And some decent ones too. Swimming in super shallow water here. Lots of you guys can guess what we're going to be catching, but I'll leave that a mystery until we actually do catch one. But yeah, I'm just cooking up some supper now. I got the jet boil, boiling some water. We're going to have some beef stroganoff. I already know this one is pretty good. It's got 41 grams of protein in it, which isn't a ton, but decent amount. So we're gonna scarf this down and just relax for the day. It is very much so a tease with these fish jumping around us, but the lake doesn't officially open until midnight, so we will not be fishing until at least midnight. Dinner served. Pretty good actually, especially after that long hike.
Keep it on to wait, see the other one.
Yeah.
Crazy out here.
So we're just walking around the lake and checking out all the different beautiful fish we can see. And there is tons of beautiful trout rising. So I'll try and get a close-up of one if I can, but they are teasing us. We got to wait until tomorrow and it's killing us. Alright, so it is about 6 o'clock. We're just chilling, watching the fish rise and getting ready for tomorrow. And I realized that I forgot a fishing net, which I feel like is pretty necessary to have one. So I just fashioned up one. Check out this beautiful net here. There we go. Tank top, some paracord, some electrical tape, and you have yourself a net. It's fairly deep too. It should be able to scoop up hopefully a tank, if we can get a tank. But yeah, we should be able to keep some fish healthy in that net, and it's going to be a lot better than no net, I'll tell you that much. Hey dear. Hey dear. Say cheese. Doesn't even care. All sorts of wildlife that wants to come into our campsite. Big one. Okay, so it has been a long day and it's just about dark. It doesn't really look that dark in the video, but it is almost dark. It's about 10 p.m. and I am going to catch up on some sleep. Tomorrow morning, throw my first cast into this beautiful lake behind me and catch some pretty epic fish. So stay tuned for part 2 and make sure you're subscribed so you can see the next one. We are going to catch a whole bunch of fish, hopefully, or maybe we'll catch nothing, but they are pretty majestic, epic fish, and I cannot wait. They're rising right behind me right now, so see you on the next one.